wanted to help you with the animating of your ant. So Carlene let me borrow hers, and you can see she only has one layer. But what she started to do is one thing that can help you minimize how many layers you have stacked here when you have your whole scene. So you won't have your whole scene plus your ant head, antennas, legs, all that. Instead, you have your ant on a layer, and then within that layer, you have other symbols. So this is basically what we did with the helicopter. She took her ant, which I believe should be, problem is we need an ant symbol. So let's go ahead and make this all. Right click, convert to symbol. Call this guy full ant. Make everything a movie clip just to be safe, like we did in the helicopter. Okay, so now we got the full ant. Now I'm going to double click in the full ant. And in the full ant, we have the antenna 1, antenna 2, we have the eye and the eye. So what else do we want to change? If we might want to change the mouth, we might need to do the mouth. But I know we'll need to change the legs. So let's zoom in here so that I know we'll want to do the body, so I'm just going to take this. And I'm trying to do this quickly, so I may not get around the body as good as I should. I'm just going to come through here. And there's the middle of the body. So I'm going to right click, convert to symbol. Mid-bod is what I'll call that. And now I'm going to go to the back part of it. Okay, and now I'm going to right click, convert to symbol. I don't like that it selected the other part of the ant, but I'm going to call this back bod. Oh, yep, I don't like that at all. Can I unselect this in any way? Can I hit? Oh, I just want to deselect this part. Okay, then let's make this a little bit narrower. So now maybe my back bod won't have my mid bod in it. It does. So I may need to build that in a way that it's fine and does not get it in. But I'll try one more time with the back bod. Right click, convert to symbol, call it back bod. Now it got that last part. So you need to get it just right so that it won't include any other part. And now I'm going to get the legs, convert to symbol. I'm just going to label this leg 1. Just keep this in a certain order. I got it. Come on, man. Okay, convert to symbol, leg 2, and I'm going to carry that through everything. Convert to symbol, leg 3, convert to symbol, leg 4, convert to symbol, leg 5, and finally leg 6. Oops. Now what I need to do is I need to deconstruct my ant and build him back again. So I'm wondering if we need to do like we did in the helicopter and make the whole thing a symbol and call it ant animation symbol. Just to be safe, I might as well do that just in case. Okay, right click, convert to symbol, animation. Okay, so I've got my scene. I double click on it, and then I can go into my full ant. So I'm just going to call this full ant. Actually, this is my animation. I'll call this my animation. You can see right here that's what's selected. Now I need to deconstruct my ant. Where is my other ant? Full ant. Okay. Let's back out of this scene. Let's see if I can just get to my full ant. Here's my full ant. Okay. Can I click parts of the ant? No, I cannot. So I'm zoomed in the full ant. Now I got to double click the ant, and now I'm in the animation track. So here's where I can start moving stuff. So I have all these parts to my ant. The one thing I forgot was the ant head. I might have to make that into a symbol as well. Let's see if I can go ahead and do that. Problem is it selects all that other stuff. Okay, so I won't worry about that now. Right now what I want to do is start to animate. So I need to put these on their own layer. So let's go ahead and add a new layer for leg 1. New layer. Leg 2. So this is where you're going to take the ant apart and then build it. So all this stuff that's highlighted here needs to go on its own layer. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll push back up. So I've got my layers named and made. Now I got to take apart the parts and then build the ant together. So I'm taking all this apart, and then I'm going to build the ant. And you can see there are eye holes. I'll just make the eyes bigger to fix that. So I'm going to go to leg 1. Oh, I need a body layer. Mid, and back. Okay, so I'm going to go to the body layer first so that I can build this right. And so make sure I'm on the right layer. There we go. Find the mid bod. Place that. And if I need to transform it so it covers up some of that old stuff, I can use the transform tool and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, I like that. Go to the back.
Like, I'm not in a mental hospital.
Okay. And then legs, and you do the same. You're just rebuilding the ant to where you can make sure that it's in parts and can be moved. Okay, now you can see I reconstructed the ant. The one thing, so that everything should be on its own layer, and I can see it jump to that layer when I click on it. So just make sure you don't have two things on the same layer, because that's going to mess up when you try to animate. Now what I need to do is change my pivot points. So for the antennas and the legs and stuff, I'm going to change the pivot points to wherever they meet the ant. And so I'm doing that now. And then the last step is to animate it. So, I'm just going to call this full ant. I think it might just be the head, but I'm going to go ahead and let's have the ant animate across 2 seconds. I'm just going to, on all this, insert frames, drag down, insert frames. Now, I can decide where I want the ant's parts to move. So let's go to move the main part of the body first, and then you can move the other parts. So let's go ahead and move the mid, insert keyframe right here. And I'm just going to rotate the mid up a little bit. Oops, what am I doing? I just zoomed. I didn't know I could do it that way. Okay. I need to get off the zoom tool, that's what. Let's come on this keyframe. I'm going to press the space bar so I can control this. I can't see the edges of the mid right now. Okay, let's get that free transform tool. Now I can rotate the mid. So I'm just rotating it, moving it a little bit. And now you can see I need to move the legs to go with it. So this ant's going to be kind of suspending itself in the air. Now this leg will move up. Oh, wait. At this point, I need to add a keyframe. Now I'm moving the leg up, and then I need to move the other leg up. Insert keyframe. I'm going to rotate the legs too. There is something you can try called parenting that may help make this more efficient so you don't have to move each little thing, but I don't want to complicate things for now. Let's have the back move at this point so that it fits the rest. Of course, I need to see the whole frame. Okay. You can see that this is messy, so this is not how it should look. Leg 5, insert keyframe. Move this bad boy up here, so hopefully he blocks out that leg 6. Insert keyframe. And now we just need to tween it. Add classic tweens. With that done, you test it out and just see how it looks. So let's zoom out to where we can see all this.
Am I exempt?
Okay, so you can see it kind of looks interesting, and then I'll want to move the head and leg a little differently.